everyone, this is Titan Icarus, and welcome to Bionicle Summer 2015. I already have the Mask Maker vs. Skull Slicer set, but I have reviewed it, but I failed to upload it successfully, and I accidentally deleted every last bit of footage from it. So, we're gonna start this time with the Skull Slicer. Set number 70792, ages 7 of 14, and contains 71 pieces. That's a lot of sevens. Lucky number, I guess. So, on the front we see the Skull Slicer taking Leiwa's mask, which is, I guess, infected in some way or another. We still got the mask of creation up there. And on the back, we see the gear functions are very different from what we are used to for the current Bionicle series. And it shows the mask, which is actually from the Skull Spiders. So technically, we have a Skull Spider in this set, but also we don't, because it's just the mask now, just like the Lord of Skull Spiders. And we also see the chain also takes away the mask, and their new mask-stealing sort of things, and blah blah blah. And we see a little mini-comic of him taking the mask. Also, in the animation, he put the mask on, and it became, sort of infected. So, let's open it. Just easy to open. And with the covering of the camera, you can see just how much free time I have. So, these are all the pieces for the Skull Slicer set. Also, did you notice my MLG skills with that box? Perfect. Alright, let's look at the new pieces. First, we have a new chest piece, which all of these are very detailed, and I love how they look. So this one kind of reminds me of something out of, what was that movie? I honestly can't remember, but it had something to do with this. This is the one that reminds me of something. But it also looks like he has like some ornaments on his chest piece as well, which are probably like little bones on there as well. And we see his wiring inside there, and we see another bone there. Just a very fascinating chest piece to look at. I really like it. And next up we have the Golden Mask of Leiwa, but this time it's double injected. Here's the original, here's the new. Looks cool. So in the animation, it shows the Skull Slicer taking away this mask, putting it on, and becomes this mask. It's kind of a cool transition if you ask me. And also, a new eyepiece. Instead of it either being, you know, greenish yellow or blue, now it's like an orange red. Thanks for bringing that back, Lego. I appreciate it. And we have some new Skull Spider legs, which are now transparent orange. And also a transparent orange chain. Very nice looking. You can use it for like a bunch of different minifigure things. Looks like something out of Lego Ghost Rider, if you ask me, because in the Lego Marvel Superheroes video game, he had two of those that were on fire and they looked orange. So you could probably use that if you have like a custom Lego Ghost Rider minifigure. Also, we have sort of a silver gunmetal gray claw or teeth piece, or tooth. And also the new Mask Stealer sword. You can just use it to take off the mask. I'll demonstrate it in a little bit after I build it. And then we have this cover piece. I already built the skull grinder, so yeah. I'll do a re-review of that set, because it's already been built. I also have a overdue Onua re-review to do as well. Yeah, it's been, what, 8 months? Soon to be 9 months. And we have transparent lime green leg and arm pieces. And new skeleton pieces. I think they're, no, they're the same size as all the others. I just realized that. And I also forgot to mention these new gear pieces. I'm not sure if they're new or if they're old and have never been used in years. That's, you'll have to probably tell me whether or not I'm correct. And, of course, these are not new, but I just want to point them out. They're there. And also, this is here as well. I don't think this has been used before in a Bionicle. Actually, this looks brand new. Yeah, this is a new piece. But in the end, this has never been used in a LEGO Bionicle set before. Unless it was one of those minifigure sets. Therefore, I didn't get one of those except for the 2005 one, which had those little chess piece-like figures. And those are great. Remember? 2005? The Hortica! Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to building this thing. And this is the Skull Slicer. So in the Bionicle story, the Skull Slicer is the first, or one of the first, to be encountered by the Toa. Basically, Leia went on his own and he encountered this guy and he stole his mask. And, yeah. I really like how this set looks. It brings the undead feeling to life a little bit. Especially with the, this thing. I didn't mention this yet because I already had it, but whatever. I'll mention it in the next set I get. But yeah, it's very distinct. It's almost none of it is the same as the other when arm-wise, but leg-wise, yeah, it's the same. Articulation, I'm not exactly sure, but the gear system, let's look at the gear system first. Very peculiar gear system. Yeah. In my mind, I'm saying, how do you even do this? Oh my god!
It could be fun.
But yeah, he has 3 of these weapons and 1 of this weapon, which takes Leia's mask. See how he looks with the mask on. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. Menacing look there. Ah. Pfft. Mistakes happen. Ah, sus. Did I just say sus? Ah, sus. Make it a joke, people. So that's how Skull Slicer looks with his version of the mask. And this is... Ah! And this is how he looks with the original mask. Yeah. It's very different. And this is how Leia looks with the new version of his mask. Dude, if this was the actual mask he was wearing, it would be pretty cool. Just like the mix of green and gold. I like how it blends. It's a good mask. And here is a size comparison between the two. Without the mask, you can see just which one is taller. Because like this mask is just towers over the head, you know. But yeah, Skull Slicer's a smaller set than that of Leia, which are both $15, by the way. Also, I forgot to mention prices for the summer sets. The Skull Slicer, Skull Warrior, Skull Basher, and Skull Scorpio are all $15 each, and the for the big summer set, which is Skull Grinder versus Mask Maker, Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder, it's $30. So that's the only difference. You have to have 5 sets. This is 5 sets for this wave, which is a huge thank God to LEGO, because getting 13 sets for the first wave, my God, I had to save up at least over $180 just to get them during a 3-day period. And that alone was stressful, because I had to get every last one. In all 13 of them. It was time consuming, but in the end I think it was worth it. But these, I'm getting them just one at a time now. So now I have the big set and this set. I'll do a full analysis on all the sets once I have every set for this year. And then next year, I'm going to do more reviews for the 2016 sets. That's the plan. I'm going to keep reviewing these Bionicles until there are no more Bionicles to review for this generation. And I don't think I'll be reviewing the old ones, depending on how I feel. But I think after I'm done with this, I'll do the Bionicle Okotopsy thing in the way I wanted to, which is to compare the old and the new and see how the gear functions differ from this generation and the old generation. Other than that, this has been my review of the Skull Slicer set. I think it is a worthy buy if you want to scare the crap out of your kid, if you have one, or if you just want to have it on display in a cool pose, or you can use it in stop motion like I wish to do. So, thanks for watching. See you next video. Hashtag Rebootable. And I think the next one I'm going to be reviewing is probably the Skull Warrior. So, yeah. Or whichever one I find next. Either the Skull Warrior or the Skull Basher. So, yeah. See ya.